Right, I'm not being funny here, but I've won the past 7 CS competitive matches, like matchmaking, and like I solo queued 5 of them, and I won them, and then I queued with my friend twice, and we won those as well. And I've done well in every match. I'll show you a couple of screenshots, and like my rank hasn't changed. So fucking annoying. Like I'm out here doing shit like this.
Yeah, I'll got that.
Obviously, the accuracy wasn't the best, but like I'm doing stuff like that regularly. Like I'm getting really nice kills, and I'm getting a lot of like MVP medals. I got like 6 in one game. I get like 2 to 4 a game, and like I just can't rank up to save my life. It's fucking annoying. Right, so today I have another story for you guys. I don't really know how to intro this, like in the slightest. It's just such a weird story, so I'm just gonna get straight into it. So for those who didn't know, I used to skateboard a little bit. I did it for probably like a year or 2 maybe. And then my skateboard just broke and I stopped. I was going to buy a new one over the summer, but I just never did it. So I used to skateboard a bit, right? And they were like, if any of you know anything about skateboarding, there are 2 different types of wheels. You can get soft wheels and hard wheels. Hard wheels are for, I think, smooth surfaces, and soft wheels are for like pavement and like rougher, stony sort of surfaces. So it was quite hard for me to find a place to go and skate. So I used to go skating with my friend, and me and him used to always go into this school, right? I went into this school. I think it was like a primary or an infant school. Obviously, we didn't go in and fucking fill up the children. I'm not a paedophile, right? But we'd always like hop the fence, go into the playground. Because in the playground there was like flat, really smooth concrete, so it was really nice for us to both skate on. And then there was this little raised black soft tarmac. I was never the best at skateboarding, neither was my mate. So we'd always like go onto this tarmac because it felt like safer, felt more like safe to do tricks and shit and try them out. Because I could kind of hill flip, I could like ollie quite well, I could kind of pop shove it, not really, and that was about it. So we'd always like to go onto this really soft tarmac to go and skate. And like some of the time it'd be empty, but some of the time there'd be like kids there, either maybe like 1 or 2 parents, or like waiting for their parents to pick them up. Because that was like a rule there. You had to have a parent either come in for you, or like you had to have a parent with you. So obviously, me and my mate, we didn't have parents coming to like pick us up. We were just sort of there skating. So we're skating around, we're ollieing onto this tarmac thing, just sort of doing our thing, not really bothering anyone. And then my mate has just a really, really good idea. So I don't know how this happened. We got into the conversation of like Christmas and like Santa Claus and like the Tooth Fairy and stuff like that. And he's like, oh, do you reckon these kids think that like there's Tooth Fairy and that's real? So I'm like, yeah, most likely, because I think they were like 4, 5, 6. So obviously, like when you're quite young, you always believe like on Christmas Santa Claus is gonna come bring you presents, and like when you lose a tooth, the Tooth Fairy comes and gives you money, and like you always believe that as a kid. Obviously, the Tooth Fairy doesn't come and jack your teeth and then give you money, but you should know that. But anyway, so I'm like, yeah, no, they probably do think it's still real because they're quite young. And he's like, all right, watch this. Puts down his board. And he got like it's quite a populated day on the playground, and he goes up to all of these kids, and like I don't know why, it must have seemed really weird. There were like not many parents there. He goes up to these kids, and all I hear is Santa Claus isn't real, kid. Like he does this to so many kids, and he starts telling about the Tooth Fairy, that like Tooth Fairy's not real, and you can see the look of despair in the kids' faces. Like you can tell that they were really upset that they just found out the Tooth Fairy's not real, and like I don't know, you could just see it in their faces. I felt so bad, and he thought it was hilarious. Like, it was kind of funny, but it was so fucked up at the same time. I don't know, it was really bad. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this story, feel free to leave a like. I don't know why I asked for likes. No point. I never even check them, to be honest, but I'm sorry if I sound really backed up. I don't know why. I'm not ill, but like, whenever I talk, I don't know, it just feels really weird, like my nose gets kind of blocked. So I'm sorry if this video sounded a little bit weird. But yeah, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next video.